Good evening and welcome on Englishdz.net. This is Teacher SOFIANE and today I'll show you the latest update on our learning management system. Just like always, you head to login, you type your username, okay. Log in. I am logged in. Always open. You can claim reward. If you claim reward, you will get plus 50
Congratulations!
credit.
You have been rewarded 50 credits on Englishdz.net.
50 credits you get daily, and it accumulates. If you do that every day, you'll have plenty of credit to do a lot of things on the platform. So first thing to do, just go here, new chat. You should always start with a new chat to avoid trouble. And my simple and most inspiring question, basic question to know whether the LLM is worth trying is, what is life, or what is the Fermi paradox? So I always like to start with a prompt as simple as this one. So that's a big and deep question from different perspectives. Biological perspective, life is typically defined by certain characteristics: organization, cells, metabolism, energy use, growth, adaptation. Okay, anyways, I can use this to toggle AI detection to see the... Okay, so the probability that this was AI generated, 40%. That is too high for a very short passage or paragraph. So what to do? There's a very simple solution for AI detection. What do? I will select this, copy it here using this, copied, and I will choose the humanized template, enter, paste my passage or my paragraph, and then press here text. And this way AI, the latest AI LLM, will avoid the predicted AI patterns and words that we always find on ChatGPT. We know that this is ChatGPT. If it says foster, dive in, there are plenty of words that would tell that this was AI generated. So you can see it dropped from 40% to 0%, and the language sounds much better now. So I just delete this humanize, and I can use this as my paragraph. So that is a profound and far-reaching question. It's already started much better. That's a big and deep question. You see, deep, when you dive deep. So no, it's changed into that is a profound and far-reaching question considered across several perspectives. I like it already, and it doesn't. The patterns, the format, the structure, maybe except for these parts. I should prompt AI to avoid dashes or these elongated dashes. So that is something I will be working on updates. So the templates get updated regularly because I know what AI looks like and what does it sound like. So I keep updating them regularly to deliver the best service possible. So this is our first template. Let's say this conversation gets a little bit long, so I like it. I want to check it in a future time. So I just press here to make it favorite, toggle favorite. And if I check here in favorite, the conversation was already added. What is life? I can even rename it. So conversation with Sophia, it was what is life? I see. Maybe I type what is what? What is, or maybe just life, a single word, life, with a question mark. And here I renamed my conversation. If I refresh, sometimes there are some very small bugs that I'm working on fixing, but here if I refresh I can see that it has changed. The name has changed to life. Now the very first, this is the a template that I use a lot of times. It helps me write better articles, better papers. So the next one is teacher and simplifier. If I want to ask a question or explain some concept to student, I use this one, teacher and simplifier. So it's like teacher explain life, for instance, then I will get a template for life, explain life. So here the difference is that it will add up pictures. The format is different. It is more user-friendly, biological views. It gives examples, so, and pictures as well. And also I think we get links like life, the definition of life, lesson on life, deeper explanation. This third template is so let me delete this. So the third template is picture. If I want to generate a picture, maybe I could open a new chat since I'm doing something different, and I choose picture. So generate an image, maybe a dog, dog listening to music. It is while dancing. So let's see what's the level of prompt adherence. How much does the model adhere to this prompt? So I press on image. This will cost me 5 credits. This model is on the low end. It's one of the cheapest models, diffusion models that generate pictures. So it will cost 5 credits. While waiting for this, there are so many templates, so many things you can do on Englishdz. He said, okay, it is generated. And as we can see, even though this is a relatively cheap model, it doesn't cost that much, yet we can see that the details are just mind-blowing. I like it. I like the headset look exactly like mine. Okay, so and the dog is dancing. Down here you can see a thumbnail that shows that I am already using this as a reference image. So what is a reference image? A reference image is this one. If I want to edit it, I can just say, for instance, I can choose a different template like edit image. And with the reference image, maybe I can make it look cartoonish. Make it look cartoonish, or maybe you can. It's up to you what you want to do with the dog. But here I'm not. It works. It works a lot of times, but I am not fully satisfied with the image editing functionality and the model. I'm trying to find the best model. So as you can see here, now we have our reference image. It has changed to a cartoonish one, and here we see the original one, and the dog is a cartoon now. So that was very simple, and it looks like the original dog but in a different style. Now For image editing, we have so many things we can do. We have picture, we have photorealistic, we have kids book, we have Ghibli style, we have Pixar, and that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the next thing, or the next tool or template we can use on Englishdz. Web search. This is limited, the tokens are limited because it's really costly. So web search, if I want to search something that about the latest news, and this is my typical prompt: what are the latest news on Algeria, or on Algeria? I just prompted it, okay, in English, because I just prompted it before to deliver in French and Arabic. But now, web search, so it has searched already, and we can see here in July, we are August. Okay, we can even say in the last 24 hours, for instance. So here you will get the latest updates on anything that is happening in the meantime. Next template I'm going to use. Okay, if it doesn't work, I just type D and delete. Okay. Web search, shortcuts, Ghibli. Okay, this shortcut keys and website information. So shortcut keys. Okay, let me start a new chat. So here we have shortcut keys and website information. What does this do actually? It is a really helpful template. It gives you deep details on how to use models, for instance, how to use Englishdz.net. And there are so many templates that are not included here that you can discover just with this template. So if I type how to generate a picture on Englishdz, we already know that because I am making a video about how to do that. But if you don't know, the model will give you an in-depth explanation on how to do that. You can type at photo, at anime, at Ghibli, and at photo, realistic photo, and we have examples at Pixar, a cute robot holding a bunch of colorful flowers. So let's just copy the prompt, the sample prompt that was provided, paste, and you see as I paste here, it changes from text to image. It means I'm going to generate an image instead of text, and it's asking me whether I want to proceed or cancel. So this generation will cost you 5 credits. And this way, when I type, okay, so let me see, and the image was generated just as requested. What else? And of course we can edit it as I showed before. Then the next template, Ghibli, Pixar, edit image, translate into any language, generate a video, and generate an audio. So generate a video. We already have the reference image, so I can say generate a video of a boy playing the violin or something like that. But here, since I have a reference image, so I can say generate a video of a robot dancing, or depends on what I want exactly. But if I just type generate, if I just use the trigger word for the template, then what will happen is that the video model will be creative. It will provide the most possible context for a video of a robot holding flowers. So waiting for that. Videos are the slowest in generation because they consume a lot of tokens, I assume, and the diffusion, for the diffusion model, they take a long time generating videos. So this is the fastest model possible I could find and I could use at a reasonable price and give away to my user as a token of gratitude for helping me get in more feedback on my website. So here the video is generated, so you can see, wow, this is really good. This is really good. I love it. I love it. I love the generation. It was as simple as this. We already had the picture and we generated a video out of that picture. And the latest thing to do is to generate, okay, let's delete and add something sometimes. So this is a bug I must work on later. So text to video, generate an audio. So in audio, that is as simple as it sounds. You can type audio like this and hello, dear friends, how are you? But this is simple. Everybody, like if I type, I will get the closest voice to speak or say this phrase or this sentence, but what is really good is if you have a conversation, let's say SOFIANE, hi my, how is it going? How is it going? Hi my, how is it going? Okay, so something like this. Then SOFIANE is a male, but maybe AI is not familiar with my name. Maybe it doesn't know that it's a male's name. So let's call him, let me think of a name. Richard, and let's see what would a Richard sound like. So Richard, hi my, how's it going? Oh, why isn't it? Okay. Shift enter, then might say pretty good. I'm just heading back home to Thailand. So just to give it context, maybe I don't have any Thai accent, but let's just see what could AI come up with. So proceed. This will cost you 10 credits to generate the audio. Okay, the audio is generated.
Hi, Mai. How is it going?
Pretty good. I'm just heading back home to Thailand.
Okay, the girl sounds a little bit like a cartoon character. So maybe we can do like this. Richard and Mai, because it's Thai, so it it assumed that she would sound like a little girl. So maybe audio of Richard and my two adult individuals. Richard. So Richard would say, hi Mai, how's it going? And Mai would reply saying, pretty good. Just heading back home to Thailand. So this way her voice would, AI would result to generating a different voice that sounds.
Hi, Mai. How is it going?
Pretty good. I am just heading back home to Thailand.
So this is how AI would work. So you can say like an angry man, a happy man. You can give it context, and AI will generate.
Hi, Mai. How is it going?
Pretty good. I am just heading back home to Thailand.
Okay, so AI will generate that for you. Now, the next template or next tool, okay, type R or any letter, then just back. Translate, generate video, generate audio. So the sidebar here, this sidebar, by the way, before the sidebar, I can tell you here, you can use different languages. For the UI, you have Arabic, English, French, and Thai. And here, the menu have top app, edit, home, favorite. This is the conversation I already added to favorite. And I can even create a category here. I can create categories where I can organize my chats or my conversations. Chats or conversations are pretty much the same thing. So archived, if you don't visit a conversation or chat for a long time, so it would be archived here. It's not deleted, but it's just archived to avoid having too many conversations or too many chats in one place. Categories, you can create a category and organize your chats or conversations. And memory, this is something I recently added. It is one of the most important tools that I am truly proud of. So it will pick up on when the more feedback you provide, like when you say your name, when you say your age, when you ask questions, whether they are personal or general questions that the AI deem to be interesting, it will add them to memory. Here it doesn't add anything, but I will show you how it works. So let's say I would say my name is Michael. Here so my name is Michael. So here what it does, if I press text enter and then I refresh the page and I go here to memory, the user's name is Michael. It added this to memory, and the more memory you feed your AI with, your large language model, the better output you will get in the long run. So when you make AI your friend, or let's say that something is not relevant, now you can delete it or edit that memory. But I wouldn't recommend interfering here. Just let the AI do the thing. If there is any bug, there are plenty of bugs I might not be aware of, so you just contact me and contact admin. You write it here, you write it down, I am having this issue, then choose a file and you can take a screenshot and then send request. This is pretty much it. Thank you very much for your attention today. I hope that you will visit Englishdz.net to use the latest AI models, and they are mostly free because as a developer I can use, like, I've been rewarded like millions of tokens from OpenAI, so I can share with other fellow teachers, with the developers or regular people who are curious about using AI. There are other things you can do on Englishdz, like creating games, for instance, but I will show you that in future videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye and have a great day.